But Black girl, respectfully, let me stop you there because you don't have to participate in this tumultuous, often one-sided journey. Preserve your heart. Even when they try to quantify your character and test your boundaries, you do not have to engage. You do not have to respond because there is power in your silence. And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt. Silence the voices within that want you to give in to this demoralizing and antiquated narrative. Tap into that power. Because I know, girl, the rage of the world is loud.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell that nigga pipe down.
What's good, shout around? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
But Black girl, respectfully, let me stop you there because you don't have to participate in this tumultuous, often one-sided journey. Preserve your heart. Even when they try to quantify your character and test your boundaries, you do not have to engage. You do not have to respond because there is power in your silence. And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt. Silence the voices within that want you to give in to this demoralizing and antiquated narrative. Tap into that power. Because I know, girl, the rage of the world is loud. But Black girl, your God is louder, and your tribe is stronger. Your blood runs deeper and is filled with strength, and when you finally find the strength to speak your truth, it is your voice that will help heal. But
There's power in silence, yet she is giving what it seems to be a soliloquy or some type of poetic statement about what has transpired between her ex-lover Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. See, y'all are digging it deep. First, we had the Maya sister who came out and talking about, oh, Travis Kelce this, Travis Kelce that. Then we have Kayla Nicole who's coming out. You're just digging the hole for yourself. If you really felt like silence was the best response, you would have stayed silent. But now you're out here and you're talking about it. You're doing this little poem. Then you're going to go on a press run and people are going to ask you, what did that poem mean? And then you're going to be explaining it. And then she's going to have a book coming out. And look, I understand on, capturing the moment, and I respect it from a business standpoint, but from a dating standpoint, not so much. And this is only going to make things harder for you. And this is why we say that, hey, these IR relationships are not, they're not working when the woman is trying to go and divest, as what we call it, and what we have seen it to develop to be online and on YouTube. So, I mean, it's just not hitting the same. And that is the most interesting part about all of this. You have these women who are disgruntled. They're bitter. She obviously fumbled the bag with Travis Kelce. He was not tricking on her. He was making her pay for things. She was confused because she was like, well, I see all these other baller girls and even the hoes are getting tricked on, and she's not getting gifts. She's not getting lavish things. And the reason why is because Travis Kelce never really saw you as marriage material. Like I said, he was socialized by black men. Therefore, to earn the respect of his teammates, a lot of the things that he was doing during his career, especially early on, when he was in Cincinnati, he pretty much he had some struggles that most likely you can attribute to the circle that he was hanging around, and he was probably hanging around with some hood dudes from the team. And he failed a drug test, and he overcame adversity, but he was socialized by black men. So he, in turn, dated the women that they pursued, okay? Dated the women around them because he was hanging out with brothers and he was probably going to, little kickbacks and stuff like that, gassing up, drinking, whatever. You guys know his story if you watch football. But the reality is that's not what he really saw himself ending up with. And I don't think he sees himself ending up with Taylor Swift either. I definitely think it's a PR stunt as well. And even dating sisters was a PR stunt to some extent for him as well. And it's a way to get free ass, honestly, because when the women see you date, oh, he's dating a black woman. Okay, well, now all the black women gonna go pursue him. And then now, you see the blondes, the Taylor Swift stans. Once he breaks up with Taylor Swift, now those women are gonna go want to date him too because it's pre-selection. So all of these things factor in. My thing is, Taylor Nicole, you're making yourself look foolish by doing all this. Oh, black woman this and black woman that. Like, you weren't saying that when you were laying up under a white man. And this is the thing. A lot of these women are hypocritical and quick to come down on black men when we date IR, which I have no problem with both ways, but we see how it works out, from female to male and from male to female. You're never going to have the power dynamic as a woman dating IR, whereas as a brother, you can definitely have the power dynamic dating IR just because you are a man, she is a woman. And, people might say, oh, well, you're fetishizing these women or they're fetishizing you or whatnot. But at the end of the day, the man holds the power and he holds the key to the lock. All right, guys. So I actually have the full video that I want to break down bar for bar. So I'm not going to play it straight through all the way. I'm going to break it down bar for bar and we'll just stop in between and go straight through.
Hey guys, Kayla here. It's always been really important for me to use my platform not to create division, but to elevate and unite women, Black women specifically. So I prepared a letter and would like to share it with you today.
Okay, so I got to stop it there. She created her platform to elevate women, not be divisive, but then goes on to say elevate Black women specifically. And I understand the own group preference, but to say that you don't want to be divisive and you want to elevate women in general, specifically Black women, then you're obviously dividing Black women from the general population of women and being divisive in doing so. So, like I said, a lot of modern women just don't understand definitions, but let's keep going.
Dear Black girl, they may call you a traitor for falling in love. You'll hope the ones closest will protect you, but you will quickly find out that people don't protect what they don't value.
So they call you a traitor for falling in love. I mean, I didn't see anybody calling her a traitor. They do that to Black men, not to Black women. They were praising her, saying, get that bag. But she was in a relationship where she was with a multimillionaire, a guy who made 100 times, maybe even 1,000 times more than she does. And she was paying half the bills. So, I mean, you're the one who got the bad end of the stick. I don't really think Black men were pressed until people started coming out and saying, hey, well, Kayla Nicole, she's leveling up by dating Travis Kelce and whatnot. And they are trying to rub it into brother's face and using her as an example of a divester that is somehow working, and it literally backfired in her face.
They'll say you're too much, too provocative, too boisterous, too outspoken. And in the same breath, tell you that you're not enough, not successful enough, not wholesome enough, maybe not even intelligent enough. They'll say you deserve the backlash and embarrassment because of your Blackness.
Well, you deserve the backlash and embarrassment because of what you're doing right now. You said you wanted to keep things silent, but you're going on a press run. I mean, it's ridiculous. These women are clout chasers, bruh.
You should have known better. They'll even try to tie your value to your net worth. But Black girl, please remember your value lies elsewhere.
And just, for a note, Red Vitamin guys, we've never, tagged a woman's value to her net worth. It sounds like a lot of, women in the comments getting after her. because there ain't no way that men are like, oh, you bro, like, bro, men are not caring about money in a dating relationship concept.
Your value is deep within your heart, the way you love, the way you give. Your value is in your resilience, your willingness to forgive, the way you protect what means most to you, even if it hurts you along the way, and the way you stand up for what means most to you, even though they may not ever do the same. But Black girl, respectfully, let me stop you there, because you don't have to participate in this tumultuous, often one-sided journey. Preserve your heart. Even when they try to quantify your character and test your boundaries, you do not have to engage. You do not have to respond, because there is power in your silence.
But you're engaging and responding in this statement here. I mean, oh man, the irony is crazy. The hypocrisy is crazy. These women, they just, they dig the coffin for themselves, honestly. They dig the grave for themselves.
And you can use that same power to silence the noise and the self-doubt. Silence the voices within that want you to give in to this demoralizing and antiquated narrative. Tap into that power. Because I know, girl, the rage of the world is loud. But Black girl, your God is louder, and your tribe is stronger. Your blood runs deeper and is filled with strength, and when you finally find the strength to speak your truth, it is your voice that will help heal. Because Black girl, let me tell you, you're not in this alone. And even though sometimes I too ask, why me? I'm reminded that this...
Why you? Well, because you chose the man. I mean, it's ridiculous. She doesn't want to take accountability for dealing with a guy who really didn't see her as relationship type. He never really saw you like that. That's why he had you paying half the bills. But y'all are the same ones talking about you don't have to compete. Well, you're definitely competing, and you lost. So just take the L, be quiet if you're going to say, oh, my silence is everything, and my silence is the statement. But if you are going to speak, then don't try and hide behind, oh, I'm trying to take back the narrative because my silence wasn't enough. I mean, it's just ridiculous, and it's giving mixed signals. It's giving jealous. It's giving wanting to be a part of the narrative. You saw the other ex-girlfriend who was Black come out and say something, so now you had to come out and say something, and I think it's too little, too late. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But you already know, it's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship request email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you're paying your time, man. Y'all need to be on your own freaking name with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.